Hi everyone, it's me, Sarah URANUS, Sailor Skyworld Mara here, and today we're going to talk about, was Sailor Moon the first drawing show to have unstraight folks in it? And the answer would be no. A lot of folks might believe that Sailor Moon was the first drawing show from Dawnland to have unstraight selves in it, because it may have been the first drawing show they had seen that had that in there. And folks wonder if the folks who were unstraight in the drawing show truly were unstraight. The truth is that Zoisite was straight in every other telling of Sailor Moon. If that includes the plays, the PGSM Farseer show, and the books. Only in the 1990 drawing show was Zoisite unstraight, and why that was made, who knows? Your guess is good as mine on that one. And then when you get, to the free diff following with me and Michelle, Sailor Neptune, Sailor Sea World, and Pioneer Pathseeker's World, we were near kin. Sorry, but that's how it was. But in every other telling of Sailor Moon beyond the Pioneer Pathseeker Sailor Moon, we were unstraight. Why that was? Who knows? Why Nako Takaguchi chose to make us that way in every other telling of Sailor Moon? Who knows? And then we talk about Fisheye, who it's open to a rile, because some folks say, oh, Fisheye is a woman. Others say, no, say that Fisheye is a man who likes to wear women's clothing. Now, no need which way you think about Fisheye. In the Pioneer Pathseeker's world, Fisheye is a woman. Alright? Now, those are the only unstraight selves that anyone knows about in the Sailor Moon's world. But don't be mistaken that Sailor Moon was the first drawing show to have unstraight selves in it. There were many drawing shows that even happened before Sailor Moon that had some unstraight selves in it. But I can't tell you the names of those drawing shows, though. So if you're going to scathe me and say that, oh, well, you didn't do enough learning on it, well, there's so many out there. So who knows where the first one was? A lot of folks like to give Toei, business some onlook and say, well, they were bold for making unstraight cells in Sailor Moon. And I guess you could say you were right. To be bold and to make unstraight cells means that you're going against the fears of the followership. There are many folks in this world who believe, that it's wrong to have unstraight selves in the world. I'm not saying I believe it, but that's what some believe. Now, some folks out there say, well, why did Deacon, Pioneer, or Pathseeker have to, make Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle, and myself unstraight? And why did Zoisite and Fisheye have to become women? I have told this many times. There was a oversight at the time, or there were fears at the time. Deke, later on Pioneer or Pathseeker, believed that the folkworks, A, could not handle it, B, bearers, teachers, and keepers and worship leaders could not handle it, and at the time, Sailor Moon only had a UPN and WB deal, and it would have been killed if those folks put enough squeeze down on the folkworks. And the same thing would have been said for USA and later on Cartoon at that time too. So that's why they did what they had to do. And some folks will say, well, why did Viz not have to do anything? Because by the time Viz won the rights to work with Sailor Moon, this has been 24 between YL till 2023. you know, that mindset or stand was either gone or more folks were more open-minded than they were before.